It's the Rundown. It's brought to you by Owens Mixers. Owens Mixers are, they have made the Transfusion Mix with Foreplay, along with all their other mixers. They got the Mint Cucumber Lime, which is very refreshing. They've got ones for dark and stormies and daiquiris, all sorts of mixers to make your drinks that much better. But the Transfusion is the real deal. That's the one that's taken the golf world and summer by storm. Riggs and the gang came up with Owens Mixers in the perfect little can. It's got a little grape juice and ginger ale to mix up with your New Amsterdam vodka to make the perfect cocktail when you're on the beach or on the course or just trying to enjoy a nice refreshing drink in the summer heat. You can get it at the Barstool store. Go to store.barstoolsports.com. You can get it off of Owens Mixers website. Or if you're lucky enough and your liquor store carries it, you can get it in person at the store. Get your Transfusion on, mix it up, get your Owens Mixers to make any drink and any occasion that much more enjoyable. Davey out doing his day trader.
I'm down 60 grand on Mark today.
Fights in.
Your hair looks good today.
Hey, thanks, man.
You're welcome.
You
still haven't got a haircut, right?
No, I did actually. I got a little trim though. Yeah, I mean, basically not. But I got a little taste of the long hair, and I kind of was like, fuck it, let's roll with this as long as I can.
Yeah, hell
I got plenty of time to have no hair when I'm dead. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
So
I just got sick of blow drying it. I had to. I was like,
blow dry your hair?
I mean, not now, but when it's longer, I do.
Yeah, it's a bitch.
Why don't you just use a towel?
Well, I use a towel and then I use a blow dryer. It's you gotta dry it back. You know what a lot of guys do? Big mistake. They do that. That's not how you're supposed to dry your hair.
Really?
No, I supposed
Why?
to put it in. It's bad for it. I don't know the answer.
How are you? Where
I
you
don't know
at
the
with your? Are
technicality.
you in the gray zone or the black zone?
Oh
Where you
yeah,
at
I
right
haven't
now?
dyed in a while.
Oh yeah, you're
I need to
looking
go. I
great.
need to go do
I
a dye.
love
I,
your
do
gray.
dye.
why do you dye?
Because
I
it
would
just
go full silver fox.
No, I can't because it's only on my temples.
But that's cool.
No, it's not. It
I think
looks
that's
like
in
shit.
your
Yeah,
head.
you
If it
kinda
was
look like,
everywhere, if it was everywhere,
I think
I
it's
would
cool.
definitely like let it go all the way gray. But it's just right here.
just the
It's
sides, you
stress
kind of look like a
zones.
villain.
Yeah, the stress zone.
Yeah. That's cool.
Like who's
I wanna be a supervillain.
Who's the owner of the newspaper?
I think-
Spider-Man.
It's also fun.
Yeah, I
He's
know
got
what you
like the
mean.
grays on the side.
Joker,
No.
What's his name?
Bane?
Fucking
No.
Peter Parker and
the Penguin,
Jimmy Jimison.
no, that's the reporter, but he's not the owner.
Storm.
Storm is the close one. She's gray. Storm's
What's
gray.
our boy J.K. plays him, right?
Yeah.
J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. No.
What's his name?
Canceled.
Jonah James. Jimmy Jimison was close.
Yeah, Jimmy's his name's Jonah?
Jonah Jameson, right?
I would
What
never.
time do you think
I
Jenna
was,
Jameson
I was
wakes up
never
every
gonna get on there. What's that?
What time do you think Jenna Jameson wakes up every day? Do you think Jenna
man.
Jameson
Let
wakes
me
up
ask you a
before
question.
noon?
Why does Jenna Jameson wake up in the morning? Like what? For what
She's
purpose?
a legend.
She's
Just to wake up and be like, I'm Jenna.
I'm up.
Do you think
I'm
that Jenna
Jenna.
Jameson just watches Jenna versus Brianna? Just like has it like playing in the background, like her
Where is
highlight reel?
Brianna Banks?
Oh, Brianna's still in the game.
Is she?
Yeah, Brianna.
Is she in like the MILF territory? Now?
I-
Do you think
saw-
they need to have like a senior tour?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Like where it's just
Where,
like, I don't know, we don't
and
judge
you
it
judge
the
them.
same.
You
Yeah,
judge them
right,
by like
right.
a lesser
PGA
standard.
senior tour. Like,
You know what? Jenna Jameson and Brianna Banks are so lucky. Or maybe
Brianna
chicken or
Banks
the egg,
had
I
the
don't
best
know.
boobs in the history
Well,
of
that's
the
the
world.
thing. And
they
she
were
had
like
no
the
ass.
fakest boobs.
I
They
feel
was
like she
They
had
would
like
never
the first,
survive now.
I feel like she had the first fake boobs ever.
Yeah, it was like her and
And
Pam
it was
were
like,
just
whoa, dude.
she would like Brianna Banks was like the model, the prototype for like bolt-ons.
But
Like,
we should have
they were-
we should have a
Her nipples
senior
went
tour.
up.
Brianna got home from work and took her boobs off.
Yeah. Yes. Yes. She hung them up on the fucking coat rack.
and they like unhinge. They go like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? They like snap off.
Yeah, they made like the tennis ball can, like, yeah. But
But
there
like,
should be.
if they were around now, huge fake tits with no ass, they would never survive.
No, it'd be tougher.
Oh,
But
were
yeah,
the perfect era.
Brianna
no,
plays
she's
in
still
every era.
She's
Yeah.
a very
I mean, she
beautiful,
plays, but she's not gonna be at the top.
Bri-
of the game.
Brianna's like Larry Bird. Like
Yeah.
she transcends
Yeah,
generations.
one game goes
Yeah.
anywhere. But they need to
Where
have
the
a
fuck did
senior.
everybody just come from?
What are you wearing today, KB? You got like a nightgown on. That's a long one, no?
Uh-oh. Oh, I didn't notice
Cocky
that.
with it. I like it.
That's cool.
I like it. Looking slick, man.
Wow.
You like Brianna Banks or Jenna Jameson, KB?
Brianna Banks and Jenna Jameson.
Yeah.
KB's a little too young.
Are you? Do you even know who those people are?
Yeah.
Brianna Banks. I know.
They,
No,
I'm
you
gonna describe
don't.
them
If,
exactly the
yeah,
same.
if you knew who Brianna Banks was, you like.
The name would be.
No, Sarah Banks is good though.
All right, you're a Sarah Banks guy.
But the senior division should be like no hard.
What
no
are the topics today?
Yeah, no hard. Do we have topics? No hardcore fucking. It's more love making.
Yeah.
Just like a little bit,
Do you remember?
softer speed.
You probably know this because you're a pervert like me.
I mean, if you're a porn creep like me, I guess.
There was an interview with Jenna Jameson where she talked about what her worst moments in porn and why she only did girls for a while. She was like, I was having sex with this guy and he sweat on me. See, I knew you would know.
Watching the
But
behind the
also,
scenes.
I mean, it's like,
he dripped sweat on her forehead. It's
Oh.
like,
Girl,
the fuck out.
if you were around these days, sweating is like the least of your fucking problems.
Yeah.
Dude, you ever go back and watch Jenna Jameson? They use condoms.
I know.
It's crazy.
What are
Yeah.
they, fucking Puritans? It
is crazy.
Goddamn condoms. All right, let's get to the topics, I suppose.
Do we have topics?
The Redskins, because I said that we're stuck in like a time warp. Remember that theory that the world actually ended like 5 years ago?
Yeah.
And like we're living in well, we're talking about Kaepernick and fucking the Redskins again. So I feel like we are in some alternate dimension where time has not moved forward at all. But it sounds like it's finally happening. I can't believe this is even still a thing that people pretending to care about this drive me crazy. You don't care about this.
That's everyone
You
on the
just
internet
don't
right
care.
now.
Like-
It's everyone comparing, saying that like, what about China is a new thing. What about China? You know, with the Woj thing.
Oh,
Right. It's like, why
All of a
Right.
sudden, a ton of people care about
Yeah.
China.
But I mean, at least in those things, there's issues. Like, this name change will affect you, and everybody will affect you 0%.
Correct.
There is nothing.
Who has such a tie to the? Well, they're like, what's next? What are we gonna change next? The
Yeah.
Bruins? Like, sure, I don't care. I'll get a
That's
new
what I
next
Again,
said.
to
it's
Bruins.
people
You
who
could
I don't even
I
think.
said you could change my name, and I wouldn't care. Fucking call me Tom, whatever, dude. I mean, my team names, the Mets and the Knicks. I don't even know what the fuck those are. I don't give a shit about these names.
Yeah.
I actually want I want the Bruins to get a new name. I want the Red Sox to get a new name. I could just like spice it up a
Whatever.
bit. Let's get a new
Something
fucking
new,
name.
yeah.
As long as they play and win too. I mean,
What
I
are
don't
they
know.
going to change it to? That's the question. I'm sure they're going to probably just do the Warriors because that's the most boring answer.
I think they should go with the Red Tails because
The-
I think that puts people in a pretzel.
Red
The Red Tails
Tails.
is the one that honors the Tuskegee Airmen, and it's like, oh, you're gonna be against that? You're gonna speak out against like this badass crew of like black like heroes? Okay, go ahead, man.
Was it you who was telling me that there was like an attorney in D.C. who trademarked everything?
Yeah, he's got
this
everything.
real estate guy.
Except the
He's just like
teeth. My name.
The teeth.
Yeah, I don't know. I
Redskins
was
teeth?
high and I was
The
like,
Washington teeth?
would it just be funny if a team's name was the Teeth? It's really stupid.
I mean,
But it also
keeping
is like would be funny.
They're keeping the colors. I've seen for the Red Wolves, they just changed like the Native American's face to a wolf. It's like nothing's really changing at all.
They should just be the Hogs. Go
Yeah.
back in the day.
Yeah, we were.
They used to be called the Hogs?
Well, no, they're offensive line.
We were just talking to Mark Schlereth
Yeah,
on the radio.
yeah.
He said
Oh,
he
I
was
didn't
part
know
of the Hogs. He was like,
Right.
he's like, selfishly, I would love that. If it
Like
was
the Washington Hogs?
And there's like that's
You can
some
make them like
fun
a
to that, you know?
Razorback. Yeah, that's cool.
But the Red Wolves, the Red Tails, the Warriors. The dude in D.C. he owns the monuments.
What an asshole that
yeah.
guy
I don't know. I
is.
kind of like it though because
No,
it's like fuck Dan
I-
Snyder. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I agree. Fuck Dan
Like
Snyder.
who
but
you're
this-
doing it to
But the
is fine.
type of person
Yeah.
that it takes to
Yeah.
be like, I'm going to get all these trademarks, you're just a miserable person.
Let me tell you something right now. I'm going to defend that person because I happen to live with one of them. And
The most opportunistic man in the world.
I live with
Oh.
someone who maybe used to work here and has bought like the blockchain name of every celebrity in the world.
Yeah.
Like I remember just sitting there one night while he was like Kanye West, Drake, just buying everything from
Dude, I remember you telling me that, and I had a buddy who, I think he's still at it. He tries to guess the city and the year that's going to have the Olympics. So he just bought like Johannesburg 2024, 2028, 2032, and like one day if they need it, he's going to come and cash in.
It's so much work to do, like I don't know. I'd rather just sit there and watch
Sit
TV.
there and register
Yeah.
domain names
Yeah,
and
like
shit.
brutal.
rather than using my brain and trying
Honestly,
to think of something.
Everything in the world. That's my answer. Like I'd rather just sit
I
there
mean,
and
it'd
watch
be
TV.
easier to watch. Like Lou was doing. Oh, we use his name. I was just sitting there watching TV, and I was like, man, you are just going. Hey, I could hear like the keyboard, like,
Right.
just trying
That-
to find all the names.
There's two types of guys in this world. It's very funny that you guys live together because you cannot be more diametrically opposed.
But those people that have like the, because, thinking of that idea is smart, but then actually
Carrying it out.
doing it,
Yeah.
such
you
a
gotta
pain
put
in
your
the
credit card
ass.
information in.
Right.
Jesus Christ. So the Redskins is changing. We don't know. I think that's what's holding it up, by the way, is that this dude owns all the fucking names. Because I think they would have probably announced it by now. It's like they announced that they're going to announce the retirement of the name, and then they announce the retirement. They don't have the new name. It's probably because some dickhead down there is like, come get it.
Yeah.
Especially if it's Snyder, who you know is like a fucking a billionaire who throws his money around too much. I'd be like, that costs you $100 million.
Right.
Because he might just be like, okay, here you go.
Yeah.
So the Redskins is that's that. Wayfair.
Talk about Wayfair selling kids.
Wayfair is a criminal pedophile syndicate that is trafficking humans all over the world because their cabinets were too expensive. Basically, that's what it comes down to. The cabinets were too expensive, and then suspiciously, the listing of the products on Wayfair.com used the names of missing children.
What do you mean, Dave? They're selling kids. They're selling kids.
Which, it's all weird. It's all fucking weird. I ultimately do not think that Wayfair.com is child pornography, pedophile, human trafficking, but I don't know what is going on. Something's strange.
W right now is down 1%. Not too bad if you're selling kids, by the way.
Here's what I don't understand. So there's obviously a lot of conspiracy theorists out there, and there's a whole community, and the internet's kind of falling apart. What do we say about it always seems to be pedophiles. So they're always going after pedophiles. Aren't these people that are always going after pedophiles kind of like pedophiles themselves because they're so obsessed with pedophiles?
Whoa. You got deep there.
I don't know. It just seems like every time it's like, this guy's a pedophile, this guy's a pedophile, this guy's it's like, you guys are thinking about pedophiles all day. You think about it too much.
Who would defend pedophiles from getting outed as pedophiles? Pedophiles.
Yeah,
Dude,
guilty as charged.
I don't believe it's just because it's too easy. Like,
yeah,
Yeah, but that's why it's smart.
People buy $10,000 cabinets. Like, what if you just bought a cabinet and a kid
and then
showed
a kid
You'd
shows
fucking
up. Like,
furious.
You know what? Maybe they're doing.
What are you saying?
Maybe because here's what happens with the pedophiles.
Go run. Get out.
What happens with the guys like
Go
Epstein?
tell everyone about how I buy $10,000 cabinets.
These guys want you to be a pedophile because they want dirt on you and shit. So like Epstein, you go to a party at Epstein's house and he's like, "Hey, here's this girl. Like,
Here, let me take a picture
and
with
then,
you."
And then there's video, and then it's like, "Hey, by the way, that girl was 14 years old, and so now you're in bed with me, and we have to do like everything I ever say, or I'm gonna out you as a pedophile." So maybe what they want is people to accidentally buy children, and then they can blackmail you for life.
Wow.
I mean, if I accidentally bought a kid, I'd come clean fast. I'd be like, this wasn't me.
There'd be a lot of follow-up
I'd be like, a
questions,
hand
though.
up, this was a mistake, but I
There'd
don't
be a
want this
lot of
fucking
Big
kid.
one, I
questions.
admit it. I accidentally bought a kid. I would just put it back in the cabinet and send it home.
Return.
Yeah. Here's my return slip. I had 30 days. Go on back
And
to Wayfair.
like one of the girls who was missing and had a cabinet or whatever named after her made a video being like, I'm not fucking missing.
Because I'm not missing. Fuck out of here.
Which was an awesome video.
She was hilarious.
Very
It was
few
very
videos,
funny.
I think, could reach the level of satisfaction of a I'm not actually kidnapped video on the internet. She's like, fuck you guys. How would you feel if I put your picture up next to a motherfucking cabinet? Fuck.
What? Let me go get a picture of you, bitch, and say you missing, and then put a little motherfucking cabinet next to it.
Oh, that's gotta be great.
I just don't know, like, I can't make sense of anything anymore. Everything's either a cake or a pedophile.
Yeah,
That's
the cake
That's
thing
it.
was the next topic. I have never felt older because I wasn't really on Twitter yesterday, so I missed it.
Dude,
so
that's
I was
been
just
happening
like,
to me a lot recently. I've just been missing things, and I'm
Yeah.
like, what is going on?
We were sitting down for Casey Ray today. He's like, we're gonna do the cake thing. I was like, what the fuck's the cake thing?
Right.
And then when you describe the cake thing, it's like everybody thought everything was a cake. Okay.
No,
Let's-
everything
I've
is a
seen
cake.
those
Everything
videos.
is a
Those
cake.
are like what they just took off this time.
Apparently,
I've
it
seen
doesn't
those
hit
videos
this
before
time.
where things look just like a cake.
You think you're a cake?
Do-
Joey
John's
Langone
not a
said it
cake.
best. He said, "What if every year you're programmed to eat cake so that you become a cake? You keep your cake levels up. I'm a cake. You're a cake. We all eat cake for a reason."
I mean,
It's
everything's
so
a
fucking
cake.
stupid.
I
can't
mean, I
even-
literally ate cake today.
Yeah, that
I did
ice cream
too.
cake was good.
Yeah, it
I'm
was
not even
good,
an ice cream
Tommy's
cake
cake.
fan, but that one was delicious.
You're not an ice cream cake
Not
fan?
really. I'd rather
Why?
either
Yeah,
have
that's
ice cream or cake. I don't like the black cookie crumbles.
Oh, I love those.
Yeah.
Delicious.
Who's
That
not an ice cream cake fan?
That feels like I'm eating like coffee grinds. It's like,
What?
ugh. It's like dirt.
Dude,
crazy.
ice cream
You're
cake is
crazy.
delicious.
You're crazy. Well, would you rather have a donut or ice cream cake?
Ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake.
I don't really care for donuts.
Donuts,
Yeah.
those aren't the same category, though. Donuts aren't dessert. They're a meal.
Oh, that's wrong.
What are you talking about?
Donuts are whatever you want. It could be a dessert, it could be a snack, it could be a
but
breakfast,
you
it could be a meal. it could
Right,
be-
but I'm saying, like, you wake up on like,
Also, by the way,
in the
cake
morning,
can be a fucking meal too.
you eat a donut, you don't eat cake.
Change your frame of mind, Dan. You
Cake
can eat
in
whatever
the
you
morning?
want, whenever you want.
No.
Yeah.
Donuts, all the time, I agree with that, but cake,
What do you do for cake? Only dessert?
no, it's you gotta have to have, like, an event. Like,
I feel like
just
you don't
buy
actually
a
like the cake that much then.
No, you just don't
bet
buy a cake.
I never eat cake. I bet that was
don't
my
eat cake.
second piece of cake this year.
Yeah, I'm not a cake guy either. I'd much rather.
There hasn't
prefer-
been a lot to
I'm
celebrate.
That's a 2020.
I'm not really an ice cream guy that much either, so you put them together and it's like, all right.
Oh, I love ice cream.
What do you mean you're not an ice cream guy?
eat
What
ice
does that
cream
mean?
Like I
all the
wouldn't,
time.
like I rarely get ice cream. Like I don't go to
Ice
like.
cream's the best thing that's
Yeah,
ever been
I-
created.
I
I'm
don't
not gonna
go
come
to
with you on
like,
this ride.
like, are you talking, you go to a place or you get it at home?
Both.
Both.
You eat it at home more often or not?
Saturday, I literally.
I eat ice cream 4 nights a week.
See, to me, I can't, I'll have like a couple scoops, but eating like a pint of it, it's very repetitive. It's like, it's just
What?
the same thing.
It's
You know?
delicious.
Like there's no,
This is a
there's
terrible
nothing
take.
else.
This is an awful take.
It's just
Oh, you
ice
want
cream.
to
This
talk
is a
about
terrible
ice cream.
take.
You want to talk
Ice
about
cream.
bad takes?
This is
we had
really
bad
bad
take on
take.
KFC radio
you-
today.
we're
we
going
might
to
get
get canceled
canceled
tomorrow.
Really?
Yeah.
Big time.
Well, this ice cream take is fucking
No, you know what? Like,
atrocious.
I like a scoop of ice cream with the dessert.
No.
Yes, I don't
Ice
need like
cream,
a pint of ice cream.
cones,
It's the same thing
pints.
over and over again. It's just the same bite over every single
Well,
time.
like, isn't that all foods? Like, isn't pizza the same thing over and over again?
Yeah, but that's like a meal. I'm saying for a dessert, I guess that's my point, is that I want the ice cream to accentuate or supplement something. I don't want it to just be
so,
a
it,
thing.
so it supplements the cake, an ice cream cake.
Yeah, I'd rather have it. I guess I just don't want it all together.
Dude, I'll eat ice cream at any time. All the time.
Yeah, that's why you guys always have like belly aches and shit.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah, you're right.
Dude, on
I see these
Saturday,
guys that eat a fucking gallon. They're like, oh,
On
my stomach hurts.
Saturday-
Why?
on
I don't know. You have like a
Saturday-
gallon of dairy in your stomach. That's why.
on Saturday, I took my son for his first haircut, and then afterwards we're
Adorable
like,
picture.
let's. He's very, very cute. And I was like, well, we got to celebrate, and we went and got ice cream. He didn't have
Yeah.
any ice cream. I had the ice cream. I had a fucking huge ass cone with rainbow sprinkles. Felt good. It's like, job well done. Again, I didn't give him any of it.
I had a cookie. I had a cone yesterday. That'll be like my one cone for the year.
What?
Keegan's holding the fucking thing sideways.
Yeah.
A cone sideways. I was like, bruh, I know that's gonna fall.
Well, that's
I know
your
it's gonna
fault.
be a
No, that's
catastrophe.
your fault because you don't respect ice cream in your house. Like, he's probably like, what the fuck is this thing? He's trying to change the fucking TV with it. He's never seen a
You
cone
are
in his
passionate
life.
about your
Yeah.
ice cream.
I love ice cream.
Apparently.
I love it.
Yeah.
John's with me.
I'm 100% with you.
Mint chocolate chip too, I'm sure, right?
I don't know.
Fucking
I'll fuck with the
losers.
mint cookie from Ben and Jerry's sometimes, but I don't eat as much mint anymore in my diet.
Would you eat cheesecake or
Fuck
cheesecake.
Fuck cheesecake,
Cheesecake,
dude.
2
Would you
thumbs
eat
down.
Cheesecake can suck a dick.
molten
Cheesecake is the
chocolate
most
cake?
overrated
Like lava cake
thing in
or
the world.
Lava
If
cake
I was
or
on
ice cream cake?
making the band and Diddy was like walking get me cheesecake, I'm like I would.
Like,
I'd,
Cheesecake
nah,
is
done.
Here,
so
eat this
fire.
dirt
with
instead.
a sea salt caramel drizzle on it. Would you eat
that.
lava cake or ice cream cake?
Ice cream cake.
Ice cream cake.
You guys have bad taste.
No.
Like-
you just love
Like,
ice
there's a
cream.
reason why
like
when you go to
normal
a
people.
fucking, you go to like a delicious high-end restaurant, they don't have ice cream cake on there.
And if
It's
they
fucking
did, I'd order
trash.
it.
Because it's like a garbage cake that you can get at
I would
fucking Carvel.
get it in a
Give me
second.
a gourmet lava cake where it just like oozes out of the middle.
I'd rather have Skittles.
I'd rather eat a Domino's lava cake over a quality ice cream
Don't get
cake.
me wrong. I don't want to get into an area where I'm slandering lava cake. I love
It
lava
sounds like
cake.
Yeah,
you
no,
are.
I do too.
But it's
Doesn't
not as
sound
good
like
as
it
ice
at
cream.
And
all.
also, you're making it about ice cream cake when it's more about ice cream. Ice cream is the greatest dessert. Fact.
No way.
Facts.
Ice cream.
How do we get here?
Ice cream is just again, it's like a little. It accentuates some good shit.
No.
Yeah, definitely.
You're eating the
You're
wrong
saying
ice
ice
cream,
cream is an
man.
accoutrement?
Yeah.
Wrong.
It's a little. I actually don't really quite know what accoutrement means, but yeah. That.
Neither do I, dude.
What
I
kind of
think-
ice cream are you eating?
I like when I my favorite ice cream like related dish is there's a restaurant I go
Is
to
ice
that has a no. See, that's the thing. It's a waffle
Yeah.
with ice cream on top of it.
Delicious.
But the waffle's the best part.
No.
Second half of the rundown is brought to you by Trade Zero. That's Davey Day Trader's new platform where he's out here making millions. It's a free web trading platform and a free mobile app where they have dedicated account reps for accounts greater than 50 grand. So for all the big kahunas out there, for all the big fish, you get an account, a dedicated account rep to make sure that you're happy and you can trade stocks from 4 a.m. to 8 p.m. Eastern. And you can choose whichever platform is right for you, the desktop, the web, mobile platforms, all available. Right now, Stoolies will receive a free 6 months at the Trade Zero Pro platform, which normally costs $59 a month. So you get the free platform for 6 months, plus a $20 pizza credit when you fund your first account. So you get some free pizza, and you get free trading. The minimum to start things up is $2,500, so they ain't fucking around. You got to make yourself a healthy account, get some pizza on top of it, and a free 6 months at tradezero.us /DDTG, Davy Day Trader Global. So that's tradezero.us/DDTG. What are the other topics? I don't know.
Don't remember.
Will Smith and Jada Pinkett.
Yeah, what's going on with that?
So they have a wacky marriage, Scientology, celebrity, the whole nine. Several years ago, they decided to have an open marriage. Jada Pinkett hooked up with this dude who was an R&B singer. His name is August something or other. And it was supposed to be
Alsina, I believe.
August Alsina, let's call it. It was supposed to be, kind of like quiet and on, their business. And years later, it came out that that's what happened. Will Smith tried to deny it at first. Obviously, eventually said, no, it's the real deal. So they had an open relationship. She hooked up with this guy, and it got messy because I guess it got public. And then Will Smith went on Jada's show called the Red Table Show or whatever. They sit at this red table and they talk about like tough topics, and they just had their conversation about how like weird and fucked up their marriage is, but how they like still ride for each other. And it's pretty weird. It's either like they're the weirdest couple in the world or the smartest couple in the world.
Yeah.
Either they are fucked or they're the only ones who haven't figured out, because they're obviously like not traditional, a little unorthodox. But he was kind of like, the quote he had in it was, "We ride together, we die together, bad marriage for life." So they're kind of laughing about how it's like fucked up. Jada Pinkett described her hooking up with another guy as an entanglement, which the internet seems to be loving. Like, we didn't date, we were entangled. I wasn't married, we had an entanglement. But the memes that are coming out about Will Smith are just not nice.
What did Will
They're
Smith
downright
hook
mean.
up
They're mean.
too?
There's what?
Did he also?
Well,
If he did, he kept
his
it
quote
quiet.
was like, she did her and I did me. So
Yeah.
I don't know if he did, but his is not public with another like celebrity the way hers is. So a lot of people are like kind of hitting him with the crying Jordan meme, because he has like there's a point in that show where he has like a very sad look. And then they took, the scene where he's talking about in Fresh Prince why his dad doesn't love him.
Yeah.
Somebody like dubbed over that with a voice that sounds like Will Smith's, being like, "Why don't she love me, man?" And it's like,
Oh no.
it's not right. It's not right, man.
Oh no.
Why did he do this?
Yeah.
Do the conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, you're Will Smith.
Well, that also always leads me to believe, like, who knows if this is all like a work,
but
what I
like,
mean?
what's the work? What's the
Just-
angle here?
I don't know, they're out
Like,
there.
I'm Will Smith. I'm one of the most talented people alive. I have all the money in the world. I have all the job. There's nothing I can gain from me sitting at a red
How about
table and
this?
having my wife tell me how she fucked a 20-year-old.
Sympathy? He wants the sympathy vote? Maybe he's gotten so big.
Will Smith
and
already had all the sympathy.
Well, he's like a weirdo Scientologist now. Maybe
but
he brings people back
he's
around.
one of the sneakiest Scientologists out
Yeah, I
there.
didn't even know he was
he's smart.
Scientologist.
He's
until
smart
he said
about it.
that.
No one talks
Well,
about
he
Will.
can't be that smart about it because he's a Scientologist.
Well, I feel like he does it right, though. It's like if you want to be a Scientologist but not be...
Didn't he
you're
But
an
if you're a
asshole.
Scientologist, you're a dumb person.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
What?
I don't know. What are some of the perks? You might get fucking dope perks if you're Will Smith and Tom Cruise.
It's a cult.
I believe
Yeah, but
he
they're
built a
cult
school.
leaders.
Right, but that's still.
You don't want to be the leader of a cult? Guess what, Dan? You are.
I guess when you put it that way. Yeah.
I mean, I think a regular person being in Scientology is an idiot. I think if you're the top of the top, I'll be at the top of anything.
Yeah,
You know?
you probably make some good money up there.
Yeah. Tom Cruise has $1 billion deal with Scientology.
Yeah, but he's not the
No,
top of the
billion
top.
year
He's
deal.
still got.
Billion
They
year.
still
What'd
got
I
Miss
say?
$1 billion.
Yeah,
Gavin or
billion
whatever.
year deal.
The
How
Tom
much?
Cruise is
He has a
Tom Cruise is
$1 billion
years
year contract with Scientology.
He gets $1 billion. A
No,
year?
no,
No,
it's
no.
signed for $1 billion.
billion.
years.
He'll be a
Year.
Scientologist, which
Pat
I
Locked
think
him up.
which
That
he-
makes, that makes Patrick Mahomes' contract look
Right.
like nothing.
Exactly.
I just think of him signing that, being like, "You fucking suckers! I had to sign this for $500 million."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like,
Like,
hey, these guys don't even know there's an opt-out after $100 million.
$1 billion.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. It's all weird, and the whole situation's strange, but the internet's buzzing about it, so... And unless it was like Jada was like, you have to, and then he's just like everybody else. His wife's making him do it.
But like, I mean, I don't know. I'd be like, babe, look, I get it. You did the thing, but I'm just not
You
gonna
don't need
sit
to
at a
put
red
it on
table and
blast.
talk about it.
Did you see 50 Cent, Dan?
That was fake.
Was it fake?
Fake.
Had to have been.
100%.
I don't know why people are not giving 50 the benefit of the doubt
No
here.
way
That's
it's
what
not
50
real.
Cent does.
No,
There's no way.
it's the fakest looking thing. And Will Smith's response is what convinced me
Correct.
it's fake. With
Fuck
his
you, 50.
fuck you 50, like he wouldn't say that.
So you think he just, like-
if someone insulted you, just stop talking.
You think you just photoshopped the whole thing?
Yeah.
And you had like
Yeah.
a conversation with someone and changed the name.
I think it's all Photoshop.
That's
I
all
think
Photoshop.
I think it's very fake looking, despite the fact of the fuck you 50. I think it just looks.
Also, Will's first response is, "Yes, I'm cool. I appreciate your concern, my brother." What?
Well, that doesn't sound that fake to me.
No.
That of all things, I feel like that's what Will Smith. I don't know. He's a weirdo Scientologist. Thank you for concern, brother.
No.
Nah, I'm putting that as 0%.
Either way, the fact that he's even if it's fake, it's just like, boy, we're just fucking dancing on graves out here, 50 Cent. It's one thing when it's like, I mean, to do that to Will Smith, it's kind of weird.
Yeah.
It's like, why is Will Smith catching all this heat?
Yeah, I don't
Who doesn't like Will Smith? Even when he went Scientology, I was kind of giving the benefit of the doubt, and now he kind of came back around.
Listen, the internet is so bored right now. We have fucking
Cake.
Like I said, cake and kids in Wayfair cabinets. Like, it's a bad time to be, trending because it's just people have nothing but time to make memes about you and roast you.
I also don't think it's getting better anytime soon. Oh, the bubble. We gotta talk about the bubble too. The chick tweets out, her name's like, what's her name on Twitter? Ugly something? Ugly Hannah? Who is not ugly, by the way.
No.
Which I think was the main key to this being real for me. I was like, who knows? And then I saw her and I was like, oh, she got invited.
Yeah, her
She for
tweet.
sure got invited.
Yeah.
So she said she's like, I already got invited to the bubble. Y'all season's not starting anytime soon. Which is, I mean, it's been like a night. It's like we couldn't. I knew it was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna be a mess. To the point, I think that the NBA should have just acknowledged it and been like, "Here's how we're gonna get girls in for you guys." But if this is already happening, who fucking knows?
I mean, they got there. I watched was it Serge Ibaka had the video of him checking into the hotel, and it was the most depressing thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, they definitely got there and they were like, "Oh, fuck this, I'm bringing girls."
Yeah.
Yeah,
Like
for
this
sure.
is like, it looks legitimately miserable.
Yeah.
Like, awful. It looks like you're getting into a college dorm, only you're already a multimillionaire. So like,
you're
you
gonna
don't
step
even
down.
have the hopes and dreams of
Yeah.
like, maybe this will one day help me. Like,
Right.
you're already successful and you have to stay at the fucking Grand Floridian or whatever the fucking.
tough.
Dude, we stayed at a hotel. We went down there for college football week 0 last year, and it was like, I mean, it's depressing as shit.
Yeah.
And that's without.
And that's for you guys.
That's for us.
Yeah.
The problem is they should have just done the top 4 teams in each conference because it's not like a
Yeah,
team that has a chance of winning. I think will
gonna
actually
take it
follow the
seriously.
protocols.
Yeah.
But a team that's like we're just gonna get the shit kicked out of us by Giannis or
Dude,
LeBron.
when
Like,
the
why would
the
I
Kings
care?
got invited with a literal 0% chance of making the playoffs.
Right.
Those guys are gonna show up there and be like, let's get girls in here and let's fucking party. 'Cause
Yeah, you're right.
we're
This
not gonna win.
sucks.
Whereas the
Collect our
guys who,
paycheck.
the LeBrons of the world are like, I'm trying to win a title. They're gonna follow every fucking rule
Right.
to the T.
Correct.
So we'll see what happens in the bubble. And I believe that's it. Anything else?
Yeah, Woj got suspended.
Yeah, and Woj.
He's suspended by ESPN?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. I saw the
And
fuck
then
you
I
response.
saw a tweet that said his title or his role is like there would be a material change in his role at ESPN.
Woj
Which
is
I don't know if
bigger
that's
than
just,
ESPN.
Honestly, he is. He
He
doesn't
is.
need. What does he even do? That's ESPN related. All he needs is his phone.
He
And,
does he does Sports Center and all that stuff.
But I feel like he could just do his own online shows and write on Woj.com and people would go
Yeah.
there.
Yeah.
Woj Bomb is its own thing. Sell
Yeah.
sell Woj Bomb T-shirts and fucking you'll pay your salary
Sell
10
a
times
t-shirt.
over.
Yeah.
All right. Anything after show related? Brandon had his son's birthday party here today.
Yeah, that was good. That was fun.
Had
Ice cream cake.
Some mediocre ice cream cake.
What do you eat for dessert?
Brownies, donuts, cookies.
All good desserts, don't get me wrong.
Yeah, I'm not
but-
saying those are
All superior desserts
like
to ice cream.
Ice cream, man.
No, don't be crazy.
Ice cream.
Just again, you want to give me a scoop of it? Sure. Do I want to just have tons of scoops as opposed to a delicious pastry or a soft brownie? Or
I would
cookie?
bet in quarantine I have had
when you're on your
15 gallons of ice cream.
when you're on
Over.
when you're on your
Over.
30th
I have
scoop
like
of
3
ice
pints
cream,
every Saturday.
You're not I wish there was something else here.
No, absolutely not. It's the best. Especially get it a little melted. Oh,
Oh, I disagree.
the best.
Half these cookies for life. That's the real dessert.